Greetings and welcome. I hope you very much enjoyed our visit from our kind Lama, Geshe Tenzin Zopa, who set us straight and provided a very firm rationale for the need to go through the Lam Rim again and again and develop our firm foundation in renunciation, bodhicitta, and correct view of emptiness. Now that we have your attention, I wanted to give you a little insider's perspective on how the Lam Rim Meditation Series will be structured. First, I think it's really important that we collect merit, and so each class will be structured as a opportunity to practice the 6 preliminaries. Now, the 6 preliminaries, as most of you know, include the cleaning and tidying of a shrine room, the setting up of an altar, and the going into a very deep meditative visualization on the mentor bond, in which we accrue a lot of merit. And sometimes that whole procedure can take a little bit of time, so I thought, why not each of us do that on Zoom once a week? Maybe it's a little too challenging to do it every day, but once a week when we gather online at 6:30 p.m., or if you watch it remotely, you can treat the once time a week visit with each other online or your viewing of the class as an opportunity to practice the 6 preliminaries. And so before we click the Zoom button and everybody suddenly appears, you would have considered your own personal shrine room, cleaned and tidied the space, set up an altar, made offerings, and then we can go right in to a very nice, simple recitation of a text called The Foundation of All Good Qualities. This is a quintessential, pithy Lam Rim text by Jigdzong Kappa. And of course, we have received the oral transmission of that text from Geshe Tenzin Zopa, and it is included in the text proper for our series together, the Essential Nectar. It's actually in the appendix. It's a nice pithy text that I think we can try in 1 year to memorize. Would be very good and very meritorious if we do. After the recitation of the text, we'll go right into the visualization. We may use Buddha Shakyamuni as our main visualization guide. We may use Lama Tsong Khapa. Some of you may choose to use Green Tara. Whoever your archetype is, within that bond, we'll go through a series of the 7-step bonding process. And in step 5, we'll intersperse what Geshe Tenzin Zopa recommended, which was a period of Lam Rim reflection. In the context of our mentor bond, we will reflect on a series of Lam Rim topics, and then we will juice press them, again, as Geshe Tenzin Zopa advised, even for a few minutes, very quietly, nicely, on the Zoom call, after meditating through all the steps and stages, and then having contemplated very firmly 1 topic per week, then apply still or calm abiding, juice pressing that and really integrating it into our bones. So then after our visualization practice together online, I have a vision of us actually having more of a discussion. So I may introduce a topic. It will be included on our readings. You would have prepared for that. Maybe one of you can come forward with some questions to roll out our discussion together. We'll engage in a discussion. I may do some coaching with 1 or 2 of you who come forward with some very interesting problem, curiosity, concern, or interest. And then we will conclude the class each week with you selecting a larger framework of a project that you want to apply yourself towards during the entire year together. This project could be creative. It could be something like an art project, a series of photographs, a series of paintings, a series of drawings. Could be graphic design. It could be more social media based. You could post for a year about your experience or something like it, or post during your 6-week stretches of classes. It could be something that you integrate into your professional life, if you're a yoga teacher, if you're a contemplative coach, if you're a therapist, if you're an educator of some sort. You will find an overarching project that serves the purpose of application. Where will you road test? Where will you apply the Lam Rim themes for the duration of the program? Then every week after each class, for the days between class sessions, you will engage in experiment where you actually see yourself reflect and apply your knowledge and see that grow over time. It may be possible that you write a blog or a newsletter, or talk to your community, or create a class or a course. I don't know where it's going to go for you. I'm not going to dictate where it's going to go. I simply think that there is an emergent opportunity here in the course of our study, reflection, and practice to really be creative and engaged in a meaningful way. Customize your opportunity to create meaning. And so in all these ways, I think I've learned to really appreciate how amazing a community is and what can really happen when people come together. There has been in the past some really amazing projects that emerged. Last year's Avalokiteshvara study group developed a whole series of Lojong mind training cards, which were absolutely fantastic. They had a lot of fun, and that tipped me off to the power of community. And so Courtyard will come into play. Maybe you band together in small groups to work on smaller projects. Certainly we will do a larger service project as one community. So there's a lot to plug into, a lot of engagement, hopefully a lot of traction, hopefully a lot of momentum. And so I just wanted to give you this insider sneak peek in order to encourage you to register very soon. If you have not done so already, go and register for the Lam Rim Meditation Series. Get your syllabus, get your book, start reading, and be prepared for our commencement on 5th May, Wednesday, 7 p.m. if you join us live. And if you're somewhere in another part of the world, you'll join us the next day. I can't wait to get going. Geshe Tenzin Zopa was a huge boost of inspiration. I love this group. I love you guys. I love the possibility of being on the Dharma study together and seeing what emerges from this amazing experiment with truth. Until we meet soon, all best wishes.